All right, y'all. What's good? Welcome to fucking Small Package Wrestling. This is OG. This is where we cover fucking AAA, fucking AEW, fucking WWE, AEW. Did I say AEW already? I don't care. And we're fucking going
Say it
because
twice.
I'm excited. Double or nothing. The reason why I said it twice is because double or nothing just happened. I am off the wall, man. Darby Allin has fallen, and this is Small Package Wrestling. And I have my two co-hosts here who have a lot to say and who will introduce themselves accordingly.
Eric,
Oh, y'all know me who I am.
yeah, they know who you are.
He knows so.
And your boy, the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, road dealing, limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. And I'm having a hard time holding these WWE marks down. But we shall get to that point when we need to. Um, Omar, I mean, what do you got to say about All or Nothing, man? What do you got to say about Darby Allin? What do you got to say about Okada and Takeshita? Tell us what you. I mean, MJF, you want to see him bald, and he's not. So, how you feel about that?
Let's start off with paying respects to the fallen hero of the bald community that never was. MJF, would have made the bald community so happy with a Darby Allin, dub, and it didn't happen. But I will fucking say that it was an absolute banger of a match. And even though I wanted to see a bald MJF, I'm happy with fucking Big Hebrew fucking being the world champion again, bro. 3-time world champ. And I think if Darby Allin was gonna fall, it needed to be against MJF or someone of that kind, a Swerve Strickland. And I think this was a really good swan song for fucking Darby Allin, but also a good ascension for MJF. And I'm gonna say something. MJF is the best world champion in fucking all of wrestling right now, and so
Say
I
it again?
think this will and this did coronate him as the best world champion in all of wrestling at the moment, and I'm happy.
So, Aaron,
Fucking
Aaron, so talk to us. Like, what does it mean? Like, because apparently he's been a three-time world champion before he's 30. What does that mean? Is that rare? Is that is that something that?
I mean, that's a very short list that he joined. I don't know the exact people who are on that list, but that's a big deal. I know Randy's on that list. But yeah, because as a professional wrestler, the way you get good at your craft is by reps and experiences and fails and all of that. So you don't really get your peak until your late 30s, 40s, maybe even late 40s. So that's why it's a big deal. Being a champion, the 3-time world champion before 30 is a big deal.
Now, Omar, and you were celebrating right now when he said the big Hebrew retained. You were flexing. Why are you happy that he's the champ?
Because, first of all, I love MJF. I've been the biggest MJF supporter since the beginning of AEW. He's the biggest heel, the best heel I've ever seen, besides Kevin Owens, in professional wrestling.
Really,
okay.
really, the biggest, the best heel you've seen in professional wrestling.
Who else has thrown
Okay.
Akiko at a kid?
That's
Has this guy fucking really do that? This guy did that?
Bro, I was there in the arena. That
Is
shit was
this true?
hilarious. This is true. This is on. This is just look it up.
Of course, you would laugh.
that's good heel work.
Really? Like, why would
I
you
saw
do
it
that
happen
shit?
live. Like, yo, he just threw tequila at a kid's face. It's fucking awesome.
Did you cheer?
We all did.
Everyone did. It was
That shit was
spectacular.
hilarious, bro.
What's wrong with y'all? What's
I
wrong
seen
with y'all?
I seen a
go
video of MJF going up to a fan and just being like, "Punch me right here, be right here in the fucking face. Go ahead and fucking do it." And I seen another clip of him just like arguing with 11-year-old like who like it was his biggest Segun, like that 11-year-old was MJF's biggest fan. They were just talking shit, bro, like just in between each other. Like you know what would have been nice if MJF was just like if your parents, never had you or shit like that, bro. And they were just fucking like going back and forth. The dad was right there, fucking hella laughing, enjoying fucking like the whole fucking thing. Dude, this guy is an artist. Like he's one of the last like true heels. Like that takes it to the fucking like to the moon, that is keeping kayfabe alive. Like
He's protecting that.
he is like one of the last old school just wrestlers in that regard.
So what does it mean? What does it mean with kayfabe? Like, can you explain that to us a little bit more? Either you or Aaron.
Like,
Go ahead, Aaron.
obviously, we know these wrestlers they play characters on TV, right? So when you see them on podcasts, you see them on in public on the streets, they're gonna act different. They're not going to act like their characters on TV, except for MJF. He's a fucking heel on TV. He's a terrible person. He calls people virgins who are fucking 40, and he'll do that on the streets. Like, he's just in character 24/7, or maybe that's not even a character. That's just him.
Like it's
And so this guy, you appreciate that. Oh my, go ahead.
and I do, because like if MJF were to be on small package wrestling, he'd fucking destroy us.
Rip us, yeah.
He'd rip us, and I'd be
He'll cook your hair.
Sure, you guys. He destroyed.
He'll cook your hair, man.
I'm not even gonna say it, bro. I'm not even gonna say it.
We'd all cook his fucking hairline. It'd be fucking spectacular, bro. He'd fucking like.
He wouldn't cook anybody, dude. He wouldn't survive an hour with those pisitos, bro. He fucking wouldn't.
Maybe
I mean, maybe he fit in.
Maybe we would love it. Maybe he's our lost fucking family member.
Maybe brother. You know what?
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't do a Nate test, and from my dad's side, we fucking like Jewish and shit a little bit, like 3%. Like maybe he's a long. Maybe that's where I get the haircut from,
Yeah. And maybe he's big Hebrew. Maybe we're small Hebrew. Who knows? Like we're medium Hebrew.
Hebrew package or what?
The Hebrew package, bro. Yeah. Respect to the Hebrew community out there. We appreciate y'all. We shout out to y'all. And to MJF.
I like him because he stands on business. You know what I mean? He's not a bigot. He's not a douche. You know what I mean? So that's I like it.
Thank you for bringing that up, man. That's another, and that is a huge reason why I said he is the best world champion in the world right now, because he, to me, is carrying the brand of AEW and is a good spokesperson. He is a champion with that belt, and he's championing other people. Even though he's a heel, even though he's doing that character work, he's not going to be a piece of shit and say that people don't deserve human rights. He stands, like Onwedo says, on business while still being a heel, which is fucking brilliant. Like, mwah! Like, fight for human rights and be a fucking heel. Oh, that's like, you won me over, brother. Like, thank you. Like, you have a fucking fan for life. Like, and I haven't seen other world champions do that. Cody Rhodes, to some extent, yes. I feel like prior to his world championship run, because he's been such a big like mental health advocate and pretty open about that. And so like I appreciate when champions are real champions.
And that's how you connect with them. That's how you get people behind you. You just being real with them, and that's how you get fans.
Mm-hmm. You see the authenticity immediately, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, but this guy, Aaron, you mentioned it earlier. Like, you mentioned it a couple times. Mentioned it where you want to see this guy at WWE. Earlier, you paid him one of the biggest compliments. Omar has been on this guy for a while. Where does he rank as far as the total package? And I'll start with Omar. As far as total package, where does he rank among the active wrestlers right now? Like, just like, would you say number 1? Would you see number 5? Like, across all promotions. Like, what would you say this guy? I mean, personally, where would you place him?
I will say it again. He's number 1. Like he's number 1. He's the best in the world. In the men's side, I think that Io Sky hasn't beat just because I'm a huge fucking Io Sky fan, like just overall and just pure graps, pure package. But like, I think MJF is the best in the world as the men's wrestler. I think right now and the body of work that he's putting in right now, not the overall history, not the overall like legend, but what he's doing in ring, in the promotions. And so he's my number one, man. And I think this past feud, everything, these past two world championship runs have cemented that for me, because I had heard about MJF from Aaron's, hyping up. And so when I started watching AEW, like, I was like, man, I see why Aaron fucks with him, and to me, like, this whole Darby Allin feud, the match that he had with Jet for the TNT championship, like, they've all been really good for me.
He's also good in the ring, right? Like he's pretty damn outstanding in there. And I guess I want to pivot eventually to the match itself. But Aaron, like, where would you rank him as far as like the active current wrestlers, as far as performance and total package across all promotions?
He's up there with Roman Reigns.
So he's like
he's up there.
Okay. That's crazy. That's very insane. And you would want to see him at WWE. Sounds like.
I would love to see him stand across Roman Reigns on that mic. That would be insane.
On the mic, okay. Well, WWE guy for you. So Omar, would you like to see him at WWE, or do you think he should stay?
I've been saying this a lot, but I think I would want Roman Reigns in AEW. I would want, things to change a little bit, and guys that are in WWE to go to AEW, and guys that are in AEW to go to WWE, or even I know this will never happen. Like, I've talked to you guys about this a lot. Like, just cross promotion stuff, man. Like, just stop with the hoarding of the talent. Like, let in the next Forbidden Door, let Roman Reigns and MJF go off and fight each other. Like, what is stopping these companies from doing that other than greed? And so that's what I'd say. Instead of wanting one wrestler and one promotion or another, let's fucking have them all fucking just have fucking banger matches in this fucking dream PLE that we've all wanted. So. Fuck it. Let's. Why not have Kenny Omega versus fucking CM? I'm sure that's happened before in AEW. But fucking Kenny Omega versus fucking like Seth Rollins. That would fucking go crazy. Like, I don't know. I think the wrestling world is limited by the. It's not only the fans that have tribalism, but the companies themselves have this immense amount of tribalism. And I think so, man.
I don't because. I've seen a lot of interviews where WWE guys talk highly of AEW guys and vice versa. Like, I think it's just us crazy fans.
No. I think that's a good point. I think the wrestlers themselves have no tribalism. I'm talking about the companies. I am talking about the big dogs. The wrestlers, every wrestler that I've seen, like, to your point, has always watched the other promotion and given the other promotion's wrestlers their flowers. Always. And they've always said, fuck this tribalism bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are fucking crazy for that. But I think these promotions, the big dogs, don't want other promotions to succeed. Like, quite honestly, WWE does not want AEW to succeed. WWE doesn't want, those talents to work with each other. And so, like, I think that's limiting the wrestling world, like, why not allow these things to happen? But that's just me. What do you think that's possible? Like, I know that's unrealistic, but do you think there is a world where something like that's possible?
Maybe down the line. I feel like maybe because when AEW started, it started off hot. It started off when WWE was in the trenches, when it was in the dumps. So for a while, people were like, yeah, AEW is way better. And I think those two companies started off on the wrong foot because they started off rivals. Like, okay, they're doing better. And constantly both Triple H and Tony Khan would talk shit about the other companies on TV. Like they started off on the wrong foot. I feel like if they would have started, not like that, I feel like it would have been something else.
And I think, I think that's a good perspective. Like maybe fucking one day. But let's get back to fucking brass tacks, bro. Let's get back to the important stuff. Glazing MJF and that fucking match. Darby Allin lost, bro.
Darby. Go ahead, Omar.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You had.
I kind of want to pivot to Aaron because Aaron was had something to say.
Go ahead. Go. No, go ahead. Go.
I want to give Aaron the opportunity to say what he wanted to say. Aaron,
I'll close it off.
No, because I'm gonna have something to say.
Just go.
I think Darby Allin's run has been pretty, and I've said this before, and that's why I kind of don't want to say it again. This guy already won, bro. Like, this title run has been insane for me. It's been spectacular. It's been entertaining to me. I've enjoyed the hell out of this. Even this final match, bro. He almost fucking died when he did that fucking bumper volador and his legs got caught on the fucking ropes and he just fell like just fucking folded. It was just like I was legit, kind of worried for this guy's health, and I'm kind of glad he's taking a break. But just I don't know, and I posted a comment on Twitter about this guy's run being legendary, and some guy responded and he said, "What are you talking about? Like, this run has been shit." And then I said to him, "Okay, explain to us which part has been shit," So that's kind of what I want to discuss. I feel like there's been people that have appreciated Darby Allin's run, and there's people that I kind of haven't been on the Darby Allin train. And now that it's over, maybe we can talk a little bit more about it. And that's why I kind of wanted to have it open to discussion. I think you guys have heard enough about me and what I think about Darby Allin. I think I want to toss it to you guys and see what you guys have to say now that he lost. I mean, are you disappointed that he lost? Are you happy that he lost? Is this the correct result as far as wrestling? I mean, what do you guys think?
That's all, Aaron. I'll let you cook.
Take a sip, Aaron. Take a sip.
Like yesterday, well, in reality, the whole weekend was a total success. We start off with the San Jose Earthquakes beating the Timbers 3-1 at Portland, putting us, second place, tie for first. Then I woke up in the morning to watch my Spurs get saved from relegation. Then later that night, I didn't watch it, but I was on Twitter keeping up with it. I felt relieved. As soon as I saw this, I thanked the wrestling gods for finally ending this nonsense of a championship run and finally putting AEW Gold back in the hands of a real champion, but most importantly, a believable champion. And that night, I slept like a baby. That's all I gotta say.
The wrestling gods blessed Aaron and the wrestling world.
They wanted him to have a good week, huh?
Yeah, man. It sounded like Aaron had a spectacular weekend.
I mean, why do you think Darby Allin? So, in your eyes, did Darby Allin not deserve to be
It's not that I don't think I'm just the biggest MJF fan. I want MJF to be the champion forever and never lose it unless he goes to WWE. But in reality, I think this run could have been booked differently, where it would have made Darby Allin actually have a bigger moment at Double or Nothing. I told you guys they did it backwards. They should have had MJF beat Darby the first time with some, BS shenanigans, where Darby Allin had maybe had matches where he had to prove himself that he deserves a rematch, and kind of beg MJF to finally give him that chance to where he does, and would have won it at Double or Nothing, and that crowd was hot from what I've seen. Now imagine if Darby would have won that title there.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah, I think.
I mean,
thi-
go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Because when he lost it, it was kind of quiet.
I don't know, man. The entire arena was. I mean, I watched it. For the entire fucking show, it was fucking phenomenal, bro. It was. And I'm just talking about All or Nothing in general. It was really, the crowd was fucking hot. It was really fun. It was really. And I kind of want to push back, Aaron. I think that Darby Allin might have made people uncomfortable, not just because of his size or because of how he looks or because of his style, but because of it doesn't go with what you guys are used to. It doesn't follow the path, this really structured, really cemented, really ingrained path that WWE follows with its titles, where you have this title, you have shenanigans, you have Gunther interfere Cody Rhodes at every fucking match, and then he chokes him out and he taps him out, and then you have promo after promo after promo after promo, and then you have a match, and the match is just kind of ass, you know? And so, like, I think that this is why I enjoyed this, because it was everything that WWE was not. You know, it was everything that I did not expect. It was everything that I wasn't expecting. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't expect Kevin. I mean, maybe Kevin. What's his name? Kevin Knight. But I mean, it was just this run. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I haven't been this excited for wrestling in years, and it's this 5'8" guy doing it in a smaller promotion. And he's doing it week after week after week with banger after banger after banger, with fucking spots after spot after spot, and fucking like the standing ovation, you know, that he gets. The people, the opponents raising his hands. I mean, raising his hand. I mean, the whole believable argument, man. The whole this is how it should have done. Imagine the pop. I mean, this guy's been getting pops for weeks. ¿Qué más quieres? You know, he's been celebrated for weeks. Like, this is insane. Like, it doesn't have to go into this really rigid WWE shit, you know, that we're used to where people can predict like months ahead of time. Like, oh, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. And then this is going to happen. It's not so much because they know ball. I mean, they do. Like, it's because it's so fucking predictable. You know, it's just so fucking predictable. And I'm glad this wasn't that. Like, at least for the most part. Now, I feel like this weekend was successful for AEW. I feel like AEW has been fantastic these last couple of weeks. I feel like they've been on a fucking tear, bro. And I've been enjoying the shit out of it because I've been sipping on this.
What is?
It's blurry.
Aaron's Tears.
Dude,
From when?
the mysterious tier collection. What was a man of the dark arts? There we go. I'm glad you're quenching your thirst.
I'm satisfied.
With that, I will say that I think just
My tears of joy because MJF won, or like sadness?
You know what, cousin? You make me happy. So I'll let you choose. But, you.
I don't understand.
Go ahead, Omar.
I think what I've really liked about AEW since I started watching it and about this storyline with Darby and MJF is the long-term storytelling. I think that they have done a lot of in-ring and long-term storytelling that usually AEW is not known for. And so like there's certain things like the double, the headlock takeover that, Darby Allin beat MJF for that I mentioned. Like that was something that MJF had beaten him with and humiliated with him with prior. And so like MJF had beaten Darby Allin numerous times leading up to that world championship match. And so that was Darby Allin's opportunity to cash in. And on top of that, AEW, I think, is crafting really compelling human storylines. Like Darby Allin took a few months to fucking go to Mount Everest and fucking climb that shit. And so like that's insane. Like this fucker like literally just took time off from fucking killing himself in wrestling, went and climbed the fucking tallest mountain in the world, and then went and climbed the fucking tallest mountain in wrestling that he fucking could at the time, and won fucking gold. Like that's fucking brilliant. That's fucking cool. Like just outside of anything like that. And he's 5'8". He's 160 pounds. He looks more like me than any other world champion than I've ever seen. Even Rey Mysterio was too short and too jacked for me. Like I'm not that short and I'm not that jacked. Like Darby Allin is someone that I could relate to. And I think that's why I've appreciated that world championship, but also like that storytelling that he's had. Like this guy is just someone that loves wrestling so much and that's willing to put his body and mind on the line for the art of wrestling. And also MJF was the perfect foil for Darby. Like, bro, we have this underdog champion that everyone fucking loves and that everyone's fucking applauding. What better person than to end this fucking championship run than the fucking dastardly MJF, bro, with this fucking like pink fucking tights. I'm gonna get myself some tidy whities like that. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's how I'm coming out, bro, during like fucking like if I ever wrestle, double cheeked up, bro. Y'all ain't fucking ready. It's gonna be my bright baby blue gear. It's gonna be MJF fucking motivated.
So look, Darby Allin since April 12th has beaten Andrade, MJF, Tommaso Ciampa, Brody King, Kevin Knight, Pac, Takeshita, that fucking guy, bro. Oh my God. Sammy Guevara, Mike Bailey, and he lost to MJF, bro. That span of 45 fucking days. Absolute insanity. I challenge you guys again. WWE marks. Has it ever been done? Has it ever been done? Has anybody? I feel like WWE would have dragged us out into fucking 5 years. A 5-year title run like this, and it just would have been so not satisfying. And I felt like I enjoyed the shit out of this. And I watched wrestling every week because of him, and that hasn't happened since I came back to wrestling. I haven't been excited to tune in. I haven't been excited. I haven't been looking forward to Wednesdays like that, or to Mondays, or to Fridays, especially not fucking Fridays. And so I enjoyed it, man. This guy is 7 title defenses, 2 hours of wrestling. We have some people that wrestle twice or 4 times in a fucking year, bro. And they have promo after promo after promo, and it's just a fucking waste. But Aaron, anything else you want to add?
I mean, I didn't have a problem Darby being a champion. It just could have been booked 10 times better. And I think that's a complaint that AEW has had for years with new fans, that their booking, sometimes it just doesn't make sense.
What makes sense how?
Like, for example, who's that guy who came back? Brian Cage, the fucking the buff guy. I think he returned to who he wrestled. Do you guys remember?
I don't know.
But like this guy is a fucking monster. Like this guy is huge, and he returned.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
he returned for after I don't know how long, but it's been a while, and he lost. Where you can build this guy up as a monster and kind of even your next face of the company, but like just little things like that people have complaints about.
Me personally, and I'll say this again, I don't need all of my world champions to be jacked and on, like super massive. And I remember I didn't watch the match, but I remember the online chatter on my algorithm was saying, like, damn, like that was like a good ass debut, for Brian Cage, like that, like if he's back, brother looks fucking good. He's fucking like jacked to the fucking gills. And I think like regardless of AEW, regardless of WWE, New Japan, like like Consejo Mundial, like Triple A, like the reason why I think people resonate with like storylines like El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano versus and Darby versus MJF is because they're different. Is because they like are a little bit more fucking creative and a little bit more human than most storylines. I think it's not. I don't think it's a brand situation. I think and I've said this time and time again. Like sometimes you just gotta let the wrestlers cook, brother. You just gotta let the in ring talent, the workers, do what they do. Let the workers work. Like fuck these like bookers, these Tony Khans, these Triple Ks. They're like fuck everyone. I'm gonna take full creative control and I'm just gonna book because I know better. Like no dog. Like you don't know better. Like. Let's switch up the storylines. Let's do different things, and I think it's cool. Like, this is something that I've enjoyed about WWE recently. Is like I feel like they're doing a lot more different like world champions than like previously when I was fucking like a kid. Like I don't think Io Sky would have ever been a world champion. Growing up, like I don't think I would have seen Darby Allin be a world champion. Like or even like.
Penta,
In New
IC
Japan,
champion?
yeah, like Pants. No, like, or even like the New Japan stuff, like Andrade going to New Japan and winning, gold out there and fucking being a beast. Like, it's just like we're eating as wrestling fans. I think that's why Double or Nothing was so cool because like everyone was just so fucking excited. I think every person. Like regardless of if they prefer WWE, if they prefer AEW or whatever, everyone just appreciates good wrestling, and Double or Nothing, in my opinion, that MJF and Darby Allin's feud in general, whole run was just good fucking wrestling. It was good quality stuff that makes me happy to watch that shit again, man. Like I'm eating, like, I love this stuff, Even Aaron, I'm gonna say something, you're not gonna like it. Damian Priest and R-Truth, man, I love you. Danhausen, like y'all are doing work. Like y'all, that's the type of range we need in wrestling,
I think, man, one of my frustrations with, and I don't want to turn it into that unless you guys want to, but let me back up a little bit. One of the things that I appreciated about the match yesterday was that there was no shenanigans. Like I thought the ref was going to get knocked out, and then he didn't. There was no interference. There was nothing going on. It was just guys wrestling, and I really appreciated that. At the other promotion, bro, like you'll notice like people are like, oh yeah, fucking. You know what's going to happen? This is going to be a match at WrestleMania, and then Undertaker's going to come out. Or like The Rock. Like, interference has become so common to like there's always these the matches never end on their own. There's never like a clean pin. There's always a low blow. There's always some sort of nonsense, bro. And it's just ridiculous. It's just so cringe. It's just so cringe.
Maybe it's not your cup of tea.
Or it's just ass.
To you, but there's a lot of people who are like that. Just like you love AEW, but people don't hate AEW.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but I think for me it's ass. Like it's really bad. Like it's not good. Like the product is not good. And for me, like they have no excuse. Like it doesn't have to suck this bad. It doesn't have to be this boring. It doesn't have to be this cringe. It doesn't have to be this so diluted. Because what I feel like. And I don't want to, because I feel like I want to talk about the match itself, Omar.
That'd be spectacular.
Yeah, let's talk about the match itself because I don't want to deviate. So, what did you think about the match itself, man? Like, what would you give it? Like, how many packages?
I'd give it a. I don't want to give it a 5-star just because I don't think it's there. I'll give it a solid 4.2. just because
Yeah.
I feel like it was really good. Um, but also like I think it's just hard because they've put in such a good body of work like these past fucking like 5 or 8 matches. And so like I've seen 5-star matches in the past 5 or 8 weeks. I just can't say, that this was like a 5-star match. I think this was more, at least for me, I think this was more a storyline match to get the belt on MJF. And yeah, like the spots, the fucking wrestling was fucking spectacular. But I think there was better matches in that I saw in the Darby Allin run. But I think I enjoyed the fuck out of it. The fucking crowd was going fucking crazy. The fucking spots, bro. I thought Darby Allin almost died like 9 times, bro. Like I was like, dude, this was sucking neck. Like the camera shots to MJF after like like he would do dastardly healed shit was like fucking brilliant. Like I remember when Darby clipped himself after doing the fucking suicide dive. And then fucking they cut to MJF and that was just fucking being like a fucking degenerate right there. Motherfucker's dead on the side. I'm like, this was just like a little laughing. So I thought like it was spectacular. But also I think to quote Aaron, like I just don't want to throw that 5-star match around. And I don't think if I were to throw a 5-star match, I don't think this was it.
I would agree. I don't think this was a
only had
5-star match.
5-star matches in my whole wrestling watching career. Just 3.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think that this was a 5-star match. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't offend me. I'm not going to say it's not your cup of tea.
Shouldn't.
But no, it doesn't. But I think that this is the question I want to ask Omar. What do you think of the closure or the climax or how the MJF Darby Allin title run closed? Or how many stars would you give that? How many small packages would you give this title run?
I give it a full 5. And like I think that's one of the best world championship runs like I've seen. I've said this before. Like if they would have booked Rey Mysterio in this run, I think I would have been the happiest person on planet Earth if they book a Penta or Rey Mysterio or a smaller champion like this. And I think this sets the standard for an underdog championship run, in my opinion, for the future. But I think like I think I'm just lucky to have seen it live. And then like when this one did the bang bang, like like
Yeah, that shit was sick, bro.
hit the fucking coffin drop. I was like, dude, like I'm watching wrestling history right now. Like I'm watching real life stuff. It's like when we got to watch fucking WrestleMania 40, with The Rock and all of that stuff come out. Like this is just beauty cinema, good fucking wrestling, man. And I think that's what it's fucking about, man. Like regardless of brand, regardless of anything, regardless if it's like what we like and stuff, I think this was just good stuff.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask you. Like as soon as I saw that, I thought, why? Like what the fuck, dude? Like what is it? What is it with these guys? Like what goes through their dome? This guy had almost killed himself. Within the first minute of the match, he took a nasty bump. And then that wasn't even the craziest bump he did. He throws himself off the fucking scaffold there. And right before he does that, he looks into the camera and he does bang, bang. And then he fucking does it. And I want to ask you, Omar, why? Why does this fucking guy do this stupid shit? Why?
I was going to ask Aaron. The only person that I've met that likes doing extreme stuff like this is Aaron. Why would anyone, and would you in that position, if you're a Darby Allin and you have one world heavyweight run, do you do what Darby does? And why would anyone do that? Like you like the smoke, you like the extreme things. Would you put your body on the line like that? And why?
I would have wished that thing would have been 10 times taller. Maybe the table on fire, maybe. Depends how I'm feeling. I would have felt that day, but bro, if I had one championship run and I had to show out, bro, it's the love of the game. Like growing up, that's what you dream of doing. Just watching the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian. The the first ladder match at I think it was WrestleMania, where Jeff Hardy gets speared off while he's fucking hanging. Like, those are the cool moments that stick out as a kid, and you want to replicate. Hopefully, one day, yourself. Just, I don't know if it's just me
So
having some loose bolts in my head, but that's what I would do.
so you would have done it, no questions asked. You would have said fucking bang bang and
If
fucking done it like
if Tony
coffin drop.
Khan or Triple H said, "Would you climb that and jump off of that?" Yes, yes.
Yes.
You wouldn't even let him finish. You wouldn't even let him finish it.
He would have said, "Can you make it higher? Is there something
make it
I can?"
On the condition that you light it on fire.
Yes.
Dude, when he fucking did that, bro, like I got fucking goosebumps, dude. But then I thought, like, why, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And why am I getting goosebumps? Like, why am I cheering for this guy, bro? Like, what the fuck?
And people, some of these WWE tribalists hate that, bro. I don't get it. Like, how do you not like these crazy spots? Like, this tribalism
Well, some people
kind of annoys me.
don't like flips, Some people don't like flips. I mean, what are you gonna do? Some people prefer watching two mummies wrestle, two fucking zombies. Chops, storytelling, But hey, here we are. So, go ahead, Omar.
And some fools, prefer to watch, like I don't know, like they just prefer to fucking watch. What I don't understand about the online chatter is like the fools that are like, I miss the Divas era, the ruthless aggression era. Like, let's not bro, like there's some things that I miss, but let's not pretend like we're not in a fucking way better place when it comes to just fucking wrestling fucking product and fucking like just things in general, women's wrestling right now is at its peak, and I thank God for that, bro.
Daryl, or one of our followers, brought up a good
Daryl!
point. Shout out Daryl.
Shout out, Daryl.
Shout out Daryl, if you're here, appreciate you, brother.
When we posted the Danhausen video of the match at Backlash, how people didn't like it. Like, some of these people are the same people that said, "Oh, they should go back to the Attitude Era shit." Those were the kind of things they were doing back then. Those silly things. And you're hating on it.
Yeah. Some people just hate. Some people hate on anything. Like that's not. I would encourage y'all to not like be online that much. The internet is not a real fucking place, bro. Like it brings out the worst of people. Go ahead, Omar.
Unless you're on Small Package Wrestling on all of our fucking social medias platforms right here, bro. We are on fucking Instagram. We're on fucking YouTube, TikTok, Reddit, all of those things. The Santi Zap subreddit is in a Goon Fest right now. If you guys need a free Goon Fest region to talk wrestling, come to the Small Package fucking Wrestling subreddit.
What are they gooning about?
Apparently it's in disarray. They're just posting like sexy photos instead of discussing Reddit, instead of like discussing wrestling, sexy photos of wrestlers. So I guess there's like a caveat there, but like, so there's some issues there, and so I've taken the liberty to provide our services to the people of the Santi Zap subreddit. We now have 6 subscribers and community members on our Small Package subreddit. Come on over, man. We post on there. We have community. We do all of those things. We moderate. So if you guys post goon stuff, our moderators will be on you. Okay. We won't ban you for life, potentially, unless it's necessary. All right.
But if you post the pictures, we might leave them up there, everybody, and then we'll take them down.
Yes, exactly. Who knows, bro?
So like there was a moment there where so I want to get back to it. So the internet is not a real place, bro. Like you can't get your opinions from these fucking people on the internet. The internet. It brings out the worst in you sometimes. But good.
No, I was gonna say like, also to Small Package Wrestling, and non-tribalism. Thank y'all for you guys specifically for tapping into all of these fucking different wrestling promotions, bro. I've enjoyed wrestling a lot and small package wrestling fucking so much this year, bro, because we cover fucking everything now. We don't just cover WWE, you know, we cover New Japan, we cover AEW, you know, we cover fucking, you know, AAA. So I just wanted to give both of y'all a shout out because y'all are fucking committed, bro. Y'all have been watching wrestling week in, week out, and if y'all need more updates, make sure to tune in to Small Package Wrestling, because you know OG, Gwex, and Aaron are here to satisfy, como dice SpongeBob. But sorry to interrupt with the plug. We'll go ahead and continue.
Yeah, but like I did want to say, I wanted to talk about the match. So I didn't know about Darby Allin. I didn't know anything about him. I think you said one time. Did we see him in Sacramento?
What?
Oh, Simon
Darby Allin?
I think we did.
Did we see him in Sacramento, Darby Allin?
He just came out like really quick, I think. Like he
'Cause I
didn't. He
remember
just
one
did.
time-
He just did
I
a.
remember-
You just did an interference. Your favorite thing, appearance. Yeah.
Shenanigans.
I think he leaned
Yeah,
over to me like,
shenanigans.
this was fucking crazy, bro. Like, and I was like, okay. And I was like, why is he wearing tights over a camo? You know, but I was like, whatever. I used to wear camo shorts. I'm not gonna hate, you know. But then fucking like, we saw him at San Jose, in San Jose, Aaron, and he was a fucking beast. And
Did
then
he
a
have
couple
a
of
match? I
weeks
don't
ago,
remember.
well, you
In-
were not feeling well, so maybe we saw him in San Jose. I feel like
we
we
definitely
did.
saw him in San Jose. He was there. I just remember if he had a match or he just came in.
I
And then
think
I
it was.
remember-
Oh yeah, continue.
No, and then I remember like there was a match, and then Omar was like, "Someone's gonna die," and then it was like Darby Allin again, and then it was like, okay, and so, go ahead.
It was the Andrade versus MJF match.
Yeah, so then like for me, dude, like I was under the impression I didn't know much of him. I didn't expect much wrestling from him, but there was like a 2 minute, like a 3 minute fucking. Do you remember Omar when they were rolling around where it was like a llave and recontra llave? Like MJF would pin Darby Allin and then Darby Allin would reverse it and pin him, and it would be like 1, 2, and then Darby Allin would fucking reverse that and 1, and then it would get reversed, then it would get reversed, and they were fucking like rolling all over the mat, bro. The ref was just fucking pounding, dude. Like the arena was just going insane. I thought for graps and stuff, that was a nice little moment of that where it was just counter upon counter upon counter and pin after pin. That match was not the best match that he's had in his title run. It doesn't necessarily mean it was bad. So shout out to Darby Allin. I agree with Omar. I would give this title run 5 stars. I'm not mad at it. This guy, probably Aaron, he probably thinks like you. If you would have got this title run and this was going to be your only title run, this guy went fucking all gas, no brakes, and fucking went for it and carved himself into immortality. He's going to fucking live forever as far as I'm concerned, bro. You know? And I think, you know, I'm happier that I watched it. And that fucking moment was dope with Mick Foley. And so, yeah, anything else you want to talk about Darby Allin? We've been going for about 20 minutes with Darby Allin. Anything else, Aaron? Anything else, Omar?
Where do you see him now that he lost the title? Do you think because I know Jet turned on him. He fucking crazy frog splash onto the stretcher and then just dumped him.
That was beautiful.
just
I loved
funny.
it. Yeah.
So I'm guessing
I
that's
didn't
where
even get to that.
Darby's-
Yeah.
I think that's where it's going with Darby and Jet.
hmm
Do you see Darby going back to the title picture again or no?
I see.
I would
I see
love
them.
to see him
Yeah.
in the title picture. I would love it because he's going to give you a fucking banger, bro.
Now, do you
I-
say if he wins, do you expect the banger or maybe a different kind of run?
I don't know if physically it's possible, but this is fucking Darby Allin, you know. I don't think he should. I wouldn't advise. If I'm his doctor, if I'm his loving partner, or his mom, or somebody that cares about him, or even me, Darby, whoa,
Just Darby. Like,
Yahweh, relax,
Jeez.
relax your neck. You know, yeah, you proved yourself. Don't listen to these hater Aaron
Go get a
fools that say you're
massage.
not believable, bro. Yeah, these fools are nonsense. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. You fucking earned the shit out of this. They didn't even watch any of your matches, even though they're calling you not believable. So, like, you know, like, just don't do it. We want to keep you here.
I
And when
think
and when I say that, I'm working within the storylines and of the wrestling, and also I'm an MJF Glazer. So obviously, I don't think he's not a believable champion, but I like to work sometimes.
it's
Ah,
Aaron's an artist, bro. Just like Guex
is
is
it
an
MJF?
artist.
It's not package
Y'all,
or what?
I appreciate. I appreciate because there's a kayfabe we have here.
Yeah,
Like
potential, right?
we all have our sworn enemies in kayfabe. Waddle has fucking CM Punk. I have Gunther.
Don't get
Aaron
me
has
started.
Darby Allin on and Damian Priest. Like it's like we all have our fucking dastardly fucking fools that, given the opportunity, we're gonna cut a promo on them. And it's like it's just because we love the game so much. We fucking
It's our version of being part of the wrestling world.
Speaking of
it's
our version, bro, oh my, Okada.
I,
Are you guys ready to talk about Okada? Do it, Omar. Do it. Let
let's
us know.
go.
Do it
Anytime I
again.
do something, anytime I do something dastardly, I'm just kidding. Just like the fucking Okada grin. I love that man, and this match made me love Takeshita. I
Yeah,
had, I had
yeah.
been, okay, so I heard a lot about both Okada and Takeshita leading up to my AEW deep dive. I fell in love with Okada. You guys know that already. I won't, wax poetic too much about that, but the past few weeks, Takeshita is like a man. I could see why he's the successor, why people think he's gonna be, and he is the one of the best wrestlers in the world, man. Technically, I don't know if there's any guys that match him. Like the way he does suplexes, bro. Like the way he fucking does, like, man, bro, like that's quality technique, bro. Like I haven't seen someone hit suplexes like that since Kurt Angle and Eddie. Like that is good wrestling. And even like I loved that match, bro, because the simplest moves got the craziest pops, bro. The
Yeah,
crowd
dude.
was in this clothesline, duck, bro. Whoa, whoa. Like, it was like fucking insane, man. And that's what I like about like the New Japan wrestlers. And like, I think now I see why Aaron really likes that strong style because like, these guys are just so good at what they do, bro. Like every move that they hit is clean. Every impact that they do is hard. Every reaction that they do from the crowd is genuine and it's good. Like it looks like real graps. Like, and I loved it. Like when I remember they hit like a wheelbarrow fucking like suplex. Like both of these motherfuckers are like 6'6", bro. Like 200 and something pounds. Like
They're
they should
6'3",
not.
Omar. Yeah.
They should not be moving like that, bro. Like this is insane. Like I really enjoyed it. I think it was one of the best technical matches I've seen in a really long time. On the men's side, there's been a lot of good women's technical matches that I've seen. Underrated ones. I remember one that me and Weddle really liked was a Lyra and a Becky one. Like just pure graps, like technical fucking wrestling. So I really liked this match and just that aspect.
It's
So
just
I think. Go ahead, Aaron.
Go ahead, Aaron.
it's cool to see that these New Japan guys that I've been watching for a while are coming over to the States, to WWE, to AEW. Evo just signed with NXT. We're seeing Okada in AEW. It's cool that now they have a bigger spotlight on them because yes, they're big in Japan. They're huge stars, but also we had no idea who they were unless you were really tapped into the wrestling world and really watching New Japan wrestling. So it's cool to see that these guys are getting their flowers and get to see how really good they are.
So, All or Nothing was really fun to watch. That Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe match. I've never been a Samoa Joe fan, and it's just personal. Like I just never liked him. Like I liked his work, but I just for some reason like I'm just like nah, I'm not a fan. Fuck that fool. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
But like that Will Ospreay match was really good, dude. Too. But I thought Aaron's only given 3 5-star matches, and I think one of them was the CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, which I think is completely and absolutely. I disagree with that. Uh, I thought this Okada versus Takeshi match. I thought this match was a fucking 5-star banger, bro. For me, from bell to bell, the people were standing There was grabs, it was taunting, it was faces. Dude, Omar, the way Okada would pin Takeshita in the fucking first couple of minutes, he would just like stand over him and just with his foot and then just like look around and shit, and this guy would be like, and he was just fucking humiliating him, bro. And Takeshita was getting super mad, bro. There were spots, but there was so much beauty in the wrestling to where one move that looked kind of routine turned into a fucking power move, which then Okada fucking countered, got up and clotheslined him. Clotheslined Takeshita. Takeshita fucking dodged it, did some other shit, and then they end up suplexing each other off the top fucking rope and pinning each other simultaneously. And and then Takeshita does his finisher, and Okada doesn't even get let, like, it's barely a one count. He fucking kicks out, dude, like, people were chanting like "fight forever," like people were on their feet, people were chanting their names. The stadium was fucking rocking, bro. These guys don't speak fluent English, but they were speaking wrestling, bro. They were speaking fucking grabs and technique and ability, and that spoke louder than any fucking thing could. Bro, I enjoyed the shit out of this match. If I was to recommend a match for anybody that hasn't watched wrestling and wants to see the best of the best right now, I would say watch this match. This match was fucking outstanding. And Takeshita Omar,
Yeah, man.
he's
the truth, brother.
What more does he need to do?
I look, if he would have been Darby in that match, I would have been okay with that now.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, brother can go. Like, I get it now. Like, they call him the alpha, bro. Like, but I don't really like that fucking term. But brother, like, is an alpha in the fucking ring, bro. Like, he fucking hits like those moves clean. And in terms of the crowd, bro, I don't know if I've seen a hot crowd like that in every move. Like that, I that 5 stars in terms of that. Like that, man. Like I'm getting like it was just fucking beautiful. I was rewatching it like right before this pod because I was like, bro, like this shit was fucking brilliant. Like like this shit is just too good. And so, Aaron, like, do you think that there's more guys from New Japan that are gonna cross over and make a similar impact? Like I know the dogs right now just are big, bro. Like and in AEW, do you think they're up and coming? Like,
Yeah, because back in New Japan, they were a big stable. New Japan's very big with stables, so there's a lot of factions in the company, and they wrestle each other. But yeah, I was really excited when the War Dogs came to AEW. Right now, there's kind of like a shift in New Japan where all like the top guys on the older side kind of left, and now they're in WWE and AEW. So now there's young guys who are up and coming in New Japan, so that's very exciting to see. So I don't think we'll see anybody jump over ship soon, but maybe in a couple of years where there's more, they building more to be a bigger star, then maybe they'll come over on this side.
that's dope.
And I think one of the things that I hope happens with the new younger wrestlers coming up is that they watch Okada, they watch Kenny Omega, they watch Swerve Strickland, they watch Darby Allin, they watch all these fucking guys doing all these fantastic things, they watch MJF, and they realize that they can be 6'3" or 6'4", 220 pounds. And they don't have to fight like fucking a mummy, They don't have to walk around like a zombie and do chops. Like they can have skill and they can train for that, right? And they can speak that language, and they can master that language. And back to your point, Omar, I felt like the wrestlers, Takeshita and Okada, they were connected, but also they were connecting with the crowd. Like I felt like every fucking body was so invested in that match. I was on my phone watching this shit, and I was invested, bro. I could not look away. I thought fantastic, bro. I thought fantastic match. I enjoyed the shit out of this. Aaron, have you watched it?
I haven't. But
Watch it, bro.
I am. Oh, of course, I'm gonna watch it. I've seen highlights from Swerve and Bandito. I don't know. You guys
The
watched that
ending.
match?
Yeah, the ending. I watched.
I don't know
parts
who
of it,
won,
yeah.
but I've seen clips on it, and it looks pretty insane.
Yeah, I think all or nothing. I watched the Osprey versus the Samoa Joe. I don't know anything about Osprey. I think you guys talked to me about him. The pop this guy got was pretty insane. I really was impressed with Samoa Joe. I kind of want to look at how old he is. Let
He's
me
older.
see.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cooked in NXT. Well, before
Dude, like
all of that, he was a big
he's
star in
he's
TNA.
47, man, and he was moving like that with Osprey. The guy was taking bumps. The guy wrestles and he's kind of a heel, he's kind of an asshole about it, He does the no sells, he does kind of that. So like I don't want to say he's growing on me, but I thought, dude, like this was an enjoyable match. Like if he's 47, if you're 47 and you can move like this, then cool, then you can come back. But if you're like John Cena, then don't. So I enjoyed this, man. I like the Kevin Osprey. I think this is my introduction to kind of
Kevin
him.
Osprey.
Kevin Osprey, my boy Kevin.
What's his name? Is it not Kevin?
At least you
Kyle?
got the last name right. Kyle. It's another one.
Kendra?
We should get you working at WWE Creative for you to name new wrestlers in a fucking heartbeat.
Kevin Osprey.
I'm down, bro.
Just like
What is his name? Are
the
y'all fucking
list,
tell me? Fuck.
the legendary list.
Osprey? Let me see. Whoa.
Will Osprey.
Where'd I get Kevin from? What does it matter?
It don't fucking matter. But you know what, fellas? I think that's a good fucking note, man. I think we're eating like in wrestling. Like I think Double
Yeah,
or
man.
Nothing was a spectacular show, and I think that's been like the consensus. Like I think for us, but also like just in general. Like I think AEW is in a hot tear right now. And I'm really glad I started watching wrestling AEW right now, because like I've enjoyed the fuck out of it, and hopefully like once WWE gets rid of the TKO little stuff that they're going through, and like Aaron said, there's a lot of injuries that are ongoing. I'm kind of hopeful for some of these young guys at WWE to take over, and like not just WWE but AAA, fucking AEW. Like I think this is the start of a new era for fucking wrestling, and I'm just excited to be covering it, bro. For Small Package Wrestling, again, y'all know what it is. Shameless plug. Like and subscribe. We're almost at 1,500 total, fucking subscribers and followers and shit. So just give us some love, man.
Speaking of
So we have-
AAA,
Yeah, Aaron.
Omar, should we let
Let's
the
do
people
it.
know?
Let's do it. Gwex, you want to let the people know you're hosting?
Nah, bro. You guys. I'm gonna.
All right.
Give me plenty of time to refill my cup.
There we go. Well, fellas, so as last year, we attempted and we piloted some live shows where Wero and I were watching the wrestling shows live that Aaron was actually at in the stadium. But this year, we're going to try something new for the very first time, and we are going to watch a wrestling show live all together for you all to enjoy. So, the wrestling match of the fucking century, Máscara contra Máscara, El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. Small Package fucking wrestling. We'll be fucking covering that shit live next Saturday at our EVP's wonderful office. He has been so gracious, to donate his space. And so we'll be in a press conference room, and covering this thing live. So hop in the live chat. It'll be the same thing on YouTube and Twitch. There might be a Gooner bottle and some libations and some, mask. Feel free to bring your own libations. We could have fun, hop on the chat and enjoy us. And we could all have fun. And I think the reason why we're doing it is because this fucking AAA feud is hot, bro. We've talked about El Grande Americano since fucking the inception, damn near, of Small Package Wrestling. We've had a hot and heavy feud with this guy. I've gotten in fucking physical, damn it, fucking hands with people in the fucking comments. Y'all still don't want the fucking smoke. I'll give y'all the fucking work. But we're gonna be lit, boys. We're gonna be covering it. We're gonna be live. So feel free to join us. We're gonna try to be like these streamer fools, these speeds, these kaisenats, that just fucking come together and just eat and shit. So how do y'all feel?
I'm excited. I watched the AAA Saturday. That's the only wrestling I watched this past weekend, and it's crazy. it was a tag match between Los Americanos and the other fools that are with the Chaparro Americano, and that match was fucking fun. There was just craziness, zero flips, by the way, and the ending was so fun and funny with them not able to touch each other. But at the end, they just started brawling, and the whole locker room just fucking spilled, and they were trying to keep them apart. One would escape, they would hold them back. The other one would escape and hold them back, and it ended like that, which is crazy. So this hype that this match has is insane. So I'm pretty excited for this match.
So, do you guys have any predictions? Who takes the dub? Shout out to my boy Ludwig. Hopefully the judicial system comes out to his fucking rescue. You almost fucked it up, Ludwig.
Ludwig, what are you doing? You know what? Actually, Ludwig, if the reports are true, appreciate your service, King. You know what? If the reports are true that motherfucker was fucking chatting shit about you being a Latin lover with your fucking, in the elevator, then he fucking said some racist bullshit. I'm glad que lo fucking pistes a la pinche madre. You fucking hasta fucking bro, do it again. Like the people are behind you. You know.
He doesn't mean that, Ludwig. He doesn't mean that.
Hey, all I'm saying, if
no,
the
that's not Ludwig.
True,
it's El Grande Americano. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
You're right.
Keep the case.
You're right.
But I will say, how do you guys feel about the reception Grande Americano is getting in La Ciudad de Mexico, bro?
I think it was that Friday night he had an appearance, and bro, they had a parade. They had the mariachi going on, bro. The reception this guy has and the connection that he built with the Mexican people is fucking insane, bro. He was in tears walking around, hearing the people cheer for him. I think he sang a song too. Like, bro, this guy cannot lose.
He has a corrido, bro. He has a corrido. This fucking guy. Let me tell you something. He won. What is the tournament? I forgot. El Rey de Reyes. This fucking guy. After the bell rang, the crowd fucking erupted. This guy was almost in tears. Like, I could see the emotion through his fucking mask. I couldn't see his face. I could only see his mouth and his eyes, bro. And I could tell the emotion. This guy loves us. He loves our country, man. And he's not there with this fucking holier than thou nariz in the fucking air. Like, this guy loves us. He appreciates us. Y como dice la cantautora, un mexicano nace en donde se le da la chingada gana. Ludwig, El Grande Americano, way. Kick some ass on Saturday, bro. We'll be drinking some beer responsibly. And we'll be narrating. And we'll be enjoying the shit out of this match. So tune in, fellas, tomorrow. What time does the stream start tomorrow? Or not tomorrow, on Saturday?
Yeah.
We'll update y'all. Yep. It's on YouTube, so it's free. You can watch it on your phone or on your laptop, and then on the side, have your phone watching us. You know what I mean? Join us in the comments, talk your shit, root for one guy, root for the other. If you want to be like those fools that are like Mexicanos and root for the United States national team, you can go ahead and fucking do that. We're gonna forgive you just for that day, okay? But
and I think it's fucking brilliant, bro, to just tap into AAA if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good fucking introduction. AAA has been, from what I know, I've only watched bits and pieces, but like, we have our homie Pete, we have Gwex, we have Aaron, who've been saying that AAA, man, has been putting in work since Worlds Collide of last year. So if you're missing out, I saw a comment on Reddit that said, if you're not watching AAA, you're missing WWE's best show right now.
Yeah.
And so just tap in, man. Like, same thing that we were talking about earlier. Like, just let go of your tribalism. Just watch good wrestling and just enjoy the shit. Even if you don't fucking like it, watch it, talk shit, get on the comments. Like our fucking shit, like our subscribe, all of our stuff. Know what I'm saying? I'm getting really good at like this plug stuff. I could just find it like any opportunity.
So what I would add is that right now, my favorite promotion, the one that I'm enjoying the most, is AEW. For a while, it was AAA. I was really enjoying AAA right now. This feud with El Grande Americano, has been kind of taken over, but there's been matches between Vikingo and Mini Vikingo, between Rey Fenix and Vikingo, between like all these fucking matches, and they've been fucking bangers, bro. I've enjoyed the shit out of it. So by all means, the main WWE roster and situation, Raw and SmackDown, is absolute ass, but this is not. Now, with that being said, Aaron, can you do me a solid? Can you grab that belt over there behind you?
This heavy ass one.
So, Father's Day's coming up, and you know your hubby has been asking you. He's always been eyeing that belt there. Every time he walks by it, he like looks at it longingly. Not the way he looks at you. That's different. You know what I mean? That's a different kind of love. But he looks. And this is cool. He just said, but this is what you want. You want to get him something like this for Father's Day, and if you do, we have the link for you. We can get you. Look at Aaron. Look at how much he's enjoying this. Don't you want your husband? Don't you want your husband to feel that, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your partner? We don't judge a small package wrestling. We're all inclusive. Or your father. Exactly. Your father. Your pop. You know what? If I got one, I might shed a dry tear. You know. Maybe that's where I got Aaron's tears from.
That's probably where you got it from. That's where you got it from.
Talk to us about the quality of that belt, bro. Like, talk to us. Like, what do you like about it?
Well, my favorite part is the heaviness. It just makes it feel legit. Like, this is not light. This is not 2 pounds. This is fucking. You hear that? This is legit. Probably the closest thing you get to a real title. But look, just look at it. Look at the buckles. Put it around your waist. And the cool part is that these little side plates, these come off. So if you want some Penta plates, some John Cena plates, or some, the best in the world CM Punk plates, go ahead and get them and put them on. Slap them on.
Aaron, can you clip the little things on again? The little buckles. I want the crowd to. I want our audience to hear it. To hear it when they unbuckle. So when they unbuckle, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like somebody loved you when they gave you that belt. And you know what? That's what you guys want to do. You guys want to buy this for your loved one, for your pop, for your dad, for your brother, for your cousins, for somebody. Maybe you guys could all pitch in. We have the link for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You can help us out. You can help us send Aaron to SummerSlam this summer in August. You can help us pay for the channel. But yeah. And then Aaron, huh?
Or if it's, not in the budget, because, we all been there. There's also different things.
Like,
you could be like the GOAT. Hold on, give me a second.
Aaron was ready, bro.
And just get one of these. Get some wristbands. I couldn't put this
Omar,
on.
would you appreciate a headband like that?
I would. And then especially if I use the small package link that we provide you at every single post and in the link below. I would look like John Cena and like Aaron Cena, and I would be, too, a world heavyweight champion if my wife loved me this much. Let's hope Paris sees this advertisement and buys me a belt using our link below, because we are WWE shop affiliates here at Small Package Wrestling, and we could provide you those things.
And also, if you know what else you can get with that link to help us out?
What's up?
Cero miedo.
There's a lot of options. There's a lot of things on the shop. You can, you can surf the website and pick and choose. But make sure
Aaron,
to use the link.
Use the link.
So Aaron, you bought stuff from WWE from the website. I mean, it's good quality, right? I mean, it's something that you would.
Yeah, like when I first saw these, I thought they were gonna be, not the best quality, but like look at the strap. It's like, this is not.
Oh, it's not printed on there?
It's not printed. This is,
that's what's up.
legit.
That's
The quality on the hands is good. Bro, these are legit Penta gloves. So like, what else can you ask for?
Yeah.
You could be Penta at home, bro.
You can chop somebody with these, man. Just fucking bah! Like that.
And then also, one final point, Aaron, when you go out to these events, to SmackDown, to Raw, to these PLEs, and you bring this belt with you, what kind of reactions do you get? What kind of attention do you get, boss?
I've been walking around with my this one and the spinner one, and people have asked for it to take a picture with it. Like, that's how cool these things are. So if you buy one and you take one to a show, you're gonna be the coolest guy there or gal.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, man. So anyway, fellas, go ahead. Y'all know where to click. Y'all know where to click. Father's Day's coming up, and make your special one happy. And help us out a little bit. Help us pay the bills. Help us send Aaron to SummerSlam. He's been doing work for us. Yeah, go ahead, Omar.
And if you guys don't want to buy anything, make sure to follow our Patreon. We do have recent tiers, and so we're going to be dropping, premium stuff on there, as well as our WWE Shop affiliate links that we will be providing whenever we post, about the WWE Shop products. So Aaron's got some reviews coming up. We have other reviews in the past of WWE products, so make sure to check us out, like and subscribe. We are a pretty well-versed podcast, if I do say so myself.
And also a subscribe and a follow goes a long way. On YouTube, we're very close to 1,000, and we want to get there before SummerSlam. So if this is not possible, a simple like, subscribe, and follow would be enough.
It makes us happy.
We appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Daryl from Oxnard, all these people commenting. We read all of the comments, bro. We appreciate the attention and you coming along with us on this journey. Shout out to young Mikey, man, our day one. Shout out to young Mikey. But yeah, man. So anything else, fellas?
Nah, man. And then I just wanted to say thank y'all to my two co-hosts, bro. Like I said, I tried to do it earlier, but I think it's been a successful, few months. We got shouted out recently with the podcast that, we did a partnership with. Shout out to our homies at Over the Top Talk. We appreciate you guys for collabing with us. And I just appreciate you guys specifically for being willing to fucking hop on here every fucking Monday, previously Wednesday, and just shoot the shit, man, and talk wrestling. It's I've talked with Aaron about this offline, but this has been something that has been hella cool for me and something that I'm very proud of. So I'm proud of you guys, but I'm also proud of every fucking like and subscribe that we fucking get. So make us happy. Make sure to fucking follow our journey. Email us, Reddit if you want to be a guest, all of those things. Make sure to check us out.
Shout out, boys. Thanks. Anything else? That's it. Shout out, yeah.